All right, welcome everybody to Third Life Crisis. Today we have a really fun episode. We're going to be focusing on Spencer and Spencer's 10 games.
This is Spencer's nightmare.
This is my nightmare.
Having
I have to
someone
talk for
focus
an
on
hour.
him.
Yeah.
All the attention.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, we're trying to make these shorter. So
Yeah.
if you can talk for like 15 minutes, that would be great.
Oof.
I
You
mean,
asked
maybe
too
a
much.
little longer. But we'll just let it go and see what
Yeah,
happens.
We'll see what happens.
dude, we just go with the flow here.
Yes,
That's our MO.
very much our
That's how we
vibe.
roll.
Yeah. Dude,
So,
we're so chill.
So chill.
4th of July was this last week.
Yes.
Did y'all have a good time?
Yeah.
Yes.
I had a great 4th of July.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you guys watch fireworks?
Yes, actually.
Nice.
There weren't many where I was.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not very patriotic, are they?
In fact, they're incredibly patriotic.
There should have been zero fireworks where we are here.
Correct.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
there
that's
were.
true.
But
And there were more fires.
That's correct.
Oh
Frickin'
man,
idiots.
freaking love it, dude.
Yeah.
yeah. No, I was actually in Hawaii with my family, and so we saw some like fireworks over the bay there or
Cool.
whatever, and so that was really good.
That's cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I got sunburnt really bad. I have been shedding
No.
a lot, and I'm also really tired because my sister came into town. She's in town to see a friend, and her flight got delayed and got in at like 3 a.m. So I woke up super early,
That
and
sucks.
so I've been a little off this
You've been
morning.
something.
That is putting it mildly.
So we'll see how this goes.
If Colin falls asleep mid
I might fall asleep. I might scream at something.
Whoa.
I might cry.
Where would the screaming come from?
I don't know. I haven't yet, but I'm just like putting out the options.
He almost got there when I pulled out the little mouse thing from his computer this morning.
That's true.
Yeah.
Got him going a little
Got
bit.
him
Yeah, I
going.
didn't. My voice got elevated.
Yeah. I was scared.
So
I was scared.
yeah. So, anyways, that's where I'm at.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
But we're
having a good time
yes,
Nice.
and we're all
Love it.
happy to be back together after some time away.
Yeah.
After so long.
So long.
So long.
Yep.
It's good
But-
to have you guys back.
Yes, thank you for joining us for the episode. And Spencer, why don't you take it
Let's-
away with your 10 games?
Let's take it away.
Yeah.
I hope you guys like this background.
Yes,
It's really good.
it is nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Oh,
Give me a second here.
yeah. Get the
Having
mouse.
some-
Get the mouse. Did you
It's,
try
you gotta
clicking?
go up.
I gotta go. There we go.
There you go.
There it is.
Oh, there it is.
Okay.
Whoa.
First slide here.
Dude,
Oh
hang on
my
a second.
goodness.
That picture in the middle, I was like, is that me?
You're kidding.
That looked like me.
Did
that
you?
kind of looks like me as a kid.
But I
Was
because we do. But like, did you ever have that costume?
No.
Okay, I was
No,
like,
I
what
wasn't
are
a
the
nerd.
odds?
was that was
Wasn't a nerd.
was that
my
you as a
eye.
kid, or was
That
that some
was-
random nerd online?
Yeah, just some really cool kid.
Yeah.
Awesome costume.
Nice.
No, we went all out in Halloween. So I was Monty Python. I
Yeah.
had the
nice.
2 coconuts that I
Okay.
would
So
climb
you're
together
for your horse
Oh.
sound.
for the horse sound.
Did
Wow.
you know? I don't know if the mics will
The
pick this
coconuts migrate.
up. Coconuts migrate?
It's a reference to Monty Python.
Okay,
but
no.
continue.
Yeah.
Another really good way for you to make horses or horse hooves going.
Yeah. That was the
You just got to take the mic down here.
that wasn't even close, Nate.
There's a way to do
I
it.
think I
I'm not
kinda
doing it
hit-
very well right now,
Yeah.
but there's a way to do it where it sounds really good.
Oh my
I think my
gosh.
rings are messing it up.
That
Oh sure, Nate.
that.
Yeah.
I mean, the coconuts sound good too.
The
but-
coconuts are nice.
I almost thought there was a horse in here.
Yeah. Tipper was about to freak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the overview. These
Yeah.
are my 10 games.
Yeah. Tell us what you got here.
So, starting at the top left, we've got SSX Tricky 3,
Nice.
Star
What
Wars
is that?
Republic Commando.
Sorry, we'll get into it.
Yeah, we'll get into it.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, hold your horses.
Well, yeah, that's Nate's
I've
job.
got the horses over here.
Yeah.
Running.
Nate's holding the horses.
Oh man. And then Metroid Prime, Need for Speed Carbon,
Nice.
God of War, Legend of Zelda Wind Waker,
Wait, specify God of War
God of War 2018.
2018.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Age of Empires.
Which one?
We're gonna do Age of Empires 2 with the extent, like everything that.
Is this like the OG?
Well, I lumped in
Or
Age of
Just
Empires
all of
2,
Age of
all
Empires 2.
all of
Just
Age of Empires
Age of
2.
Empires
Cool.
2.
Right.
Cool.
And then Halo Reach, Kirby Air Ride, and Helldivers 2.
Dope.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Cool.
So, yeah, let's just get right into it.
okay.
So the first one, and this is no particular order.
Okay.
A little bit.
A little-
I
no particular order.
but
a little bit.
this one in particular, I absolutely love.
Is this
So are you saying that isn't like this is your number one?
This might be my number one. And
Wow.
and sorry for the
Mm.
viewers. This is Metroid Prime.
are these screenshots from the original or the remake?
This I think it's mostly from the remake. Probably the top right of the Omega Pirate and the bottom left of Metroid Prime
Yeah.
are the original. but
Okay.
Definitely the other ones just look
Yeah.
way
The remake
higher
looks
quality.
good. Like
So good.
I had fun with the remake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the remake. It was just such a nice blast of the past.
I actually enjoyed the remake more than Metroid Prime 4.
I was
think.
just gonna ask you that because
Yes.
I did not play Metroid Prime the remake. I played Metroid Prime 4. Was not a huge fan of Metroid Prime 4.
See,
Yeah.
that's why I didn't play it because I was really upset. They've been giving us these teasers about Metroid Prime 4 for the last maybe this is exact, but 10 years.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's been forever.
Yeah.
And so I was finally
do-
come out with the fourth and it sucked.
Yeah, I do wonder how much you would like it. I wonder if because I know there
Yeah,
were
true. I
like
haven't
some
played it,
people
so I
who
can't say that.
loved the original Metroid Primes that really liked it.
Yeah.
I think I was just I don't know. I had heard so much about Metroid. Obviously, I had played Metroid Prime, the remake, and so I was like really excited to get into it. And then it just didn't hit for me the same.
Yeah.
Anyways, this is not a review of Metroid Prime 4, but
No, but
Yeah.
it's important. I just because of how important Metroid Prime is to my life, 1
Yeah.
and 2, I would say. It was a bummer.
yeah,
So-
I think like the exploration was a little
Right.
like put me off a little bit because everything is
You're
like
talking 4 still.
in 4.
Yeah.
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 I think everything's separated by this like big empty desert.
You just
And
ride
so, yeah, it's like, okay, well,
in. Yeah.
cool. Whereas like playing Metroid Prime and Metroid Dread, I think.
Yeah, I love
like,
Dread.
Yeah, Dread was good.
Yeah.
Anyways, sorry, this is
No,
your
I-
podcast.
I mean, I'll talk about that a little bit about open world stuff, but
Yeah.
later. But
Hit
yeah,
it.
it's a good point.
Yeah.
But so I'm trying to. The way I went into this today's episode was kind of like what has stuck with me. What made these games stick with me? Why are they a game that gets to know me? I guess. So I felt like this one shaped my kind of imagination and my love for sci-fi.
Cool.
I think growing up, we always played the imagination game where you're a character, I'm a character, and we fight, And surprisingly, I was one of
Is
these
that- is
4
that a-
space pirates.
Is that a common game?
Did you guys not play that with your siblings?
I don't know if I played that specifically, but like I mean, yeah, kids
I played
Yeah.
imaginary Pokemon on a woodblock Game Boy. So
Heck yeah.
yeah.
No,
But
we were.
I get where you're coming from. Where it's like maybe you and your siblings each had IP or stories
Yep.
that you pulled from, and you're this person from this IP, and they're this person from this IP, and you fight.
Exactly. That's exactly what we did. We'd even my friend in school, I'm sure we were just the butt of jokes, but we were out there with our lightsabers
LARPing.
and LARPing. Yeah. But
Nerd.
yeah, absolutely. But I was always the yellow space pirate on the right.
Mm,
So
He
that
was-
that middle right
yes,
picture,
the middle
Okay.
right
one.
picture.
okay.
They were so cool, and all the bosses in this game were so cool.
Yeah.
Especially the one on the bottom right, which is that big rock monster
That's in
Um,
like the ice area.
in the
right?
ice area.
Yeah.
I
okay.
think you get the wave beam from this guy,
Mm,
and then the Omega Pirate on the top right. But the absolute best, the coolest Samus has ever looked in any game is that Phazon suit with the black suit.
in the middle.
Oh, so cool.
yeah.
When I remember when I first learned that Samus was a girl.
Yeah,
And
And you were so disappointed.
I was
you
thinking about it. I
threw
was
the
like,
game away.
I know. I was thinking about it, and I was like, what was my reaction when I was a kid? And I probably was like, ew, a girl. But then
Yeah.
after playing this, I was like, she's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I always had to correct people when we're playing Super Smash Brothers, and they're like, "Oh, I like Samus. He's cool." I'm like, "Nope,
No,
it's a she.
she's
It's
cool.
a she.
She's cool.
Yeah, she's cool.
Don't forget it."
Yeah.
So
That's awesome.
Yep.
So, really quick, I don't want to take this anymore into Metroid Prime 4 versus Metroid Prime Remastered.
no, go ahead.
If
That's
I
what this
wasn't a
podcast
huge,
is now.
Yeah.
if I wasn't a huge fan of 4, would it still be worth my time to go back to Metroid Prime Remastered?
Yes,
I would say so.
absolutely.
I think like, were there components of 4 that you liked? Like, well, I guess it depends on what you didn't like about 4. If
I
you,
didn't like the control scheme with shooting. And the emptiness.
What do
empty-
you lock on in that?
Yeah, but then it's like weirdness where like you lock on, but you can still move,
hold
and
the-
it's like
Yeah.
It's-
So the shooting control scheme is going to be about the same, I think.
I'm surprised.
Exploration will be better.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more condensed.
And how long of a game is it?
I
I don't know.
15 hours maybe,
Maybe.
Okay,
but
maybe I'll give it a go.
yeah. It's funny because I think this was kind of a big deal at the time. Maybe I'm making that up, but like the lock on thing was
Mhm.
pretty cool, and I think it was game of the year when it came out. But yeah, that's all to say. It's been 20 plus years, so
Yeah.
we'll see if you should try it. I have it, so you can borrow it or whatever. So, but
Didn't we go halvesies on that?
did we? I
think we
feel
did.
like we probably did.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's where
it's
it
not
went.
mine. That's where it went.
That's funny.
So that is Metroid Prime.
Yeah.
So good. So much nostalgia.
Prime number 1.
Number 1. Number 2, Need for Speed Carbon.
My gosh,
Yeah. What do you think, Nate? You
dude,
played this, right?
I played so much of this game.
I love this
I
game.
love this game.
Yeah.
I actually
Yeah,
have
you-
very vivid memories playing this game over Christmas break
Heck
when
yeah.
it came out, and my brother sitting in a mustard yellow recliner chair in front of our TV downstairs, listening to Jay-Z.
Oh, heck yeah.
Guns is the song Guns N' Roses or something
Guns N' Roses is a band.
I understand that, but I also think it's a Jay-Z song.
Mm.
And just playing this game because it's funny because my brother is not much of a gamer, but he would play racing games.
Yeah. It's funny you say the mustard, the seat you were sitting on, because we had the banana
You have the
chairs.
exact same seat.
Yeah, we have the same seat. No, we had the banana chairs, these wood banana chairs that we've had for 30 years. They're still kicked around in our basement. But oh yeah.
Yeah.
I remember I have the intro when the girl comes up and gives her spiel about, I have it still memorized.
Wow.
Yeah. I just, all the cars that were in this game that I loved are still my favorite cars today.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I recognize like the green
Yeah,
Mazda in the middle. I
Kenji's.
recognize the Audi up in the top right and the Ford
You're darn
GT.
right.
Like,
yeah, because the RX-7 is cool, the middle green car.
yeah,
But the carbon, the way they did the art of that car and the body work just makes it so pretty. And so yeah, Kenji's RX-7, Wolf's Aston Martin DB9,
yep, the DB9.
Darius is Audi R8, and Nikki's Ford
GT.
GT. Thank you.
Yep.
But anyway, I think the best part of this game, in my opinion, was the cops. I'd spent so long getting chased by the cops, and another thing I'm thinking about that pertains to my own life in a way.
Always running from the cops.
Always
Yeah.
running from the cops.
Dude, yeah, if there's anything I know about Spencer,
Yeah.
is that he loves to
F
take
the
those
police,
yeah,
man.
yeah, to take those cops for a spin, you know.
Yep, absolutely. I was looking back, and I've been pulled over 7 times.
7 times.
7 times.
In real life.
In real life.
Yeah.
Not in Need for
And
Speed.
not-
Yeah.
yeah, never in the game.
Yeah.
They can't catch me. But 6 of them were for speeding. So
Dude, Spencer has a need for speed.
I have a need for speed.
So that's how this game shaped you.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's
that's funny.
why it's on this list. It's you get to know me because I'm a rebel.
Yeah.
I'm a speed demon.
If there's any word I would use to describe Spencer,
It's a rebel.
rebel.
Yes, that's the first word that
Yeah.
comes to mind.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
And I have to shout out, and I feel really bad because I don't know his name, but this actor for that guy in the bottom middle,
Mhm.
he actually just passed away
Oh.
recently. So got a shout out to him, and feel so bad for not. Maybe I'll look it up
No,
in the break.
I may
but
not have my glasses, but he looks like Josh Gad.
He kind of does,
Yeah.
but he's not.
I mean,
Did Josh
it's
Gad
not.
just pass away?
no. That'd be
It's
crazy.
not that I may not. I don't have my glasses.
Yeah.
It may be cut. Anyways, I'm tired.
Well,
Good night.
good night. But I just really quick, last thing I'll say about this game is that the more games should do this, and I think Forza is a good example of a game that could do this. Is they used real actors that they kind of pixelate to look kind of
Oh.
but they did all the acting, and it was and they mixed it in with the gameplay of the cars going, but they used the actors,
Yeah.
which to me is genius. I think it helped with all the cutscenes of this game.
Yeah, because this, if I remember right, there's actually cutscenes.
Right.
Like you said, there's actors that are saying stuff that are moving the story along.
Yep.
And you're definitely missing that in Forza.
Absolutely. Yeah, it was extra work for no reason, in my opinion, with Forza. The characters look terrible, and this I think is a good solution.
I finally got a helmet for my character. in
Oh, did
Forza.
you?
Yeah.
Nice. Put that
Yeah.
on right away.
Yeah, immediately.
Don't need to see your face.
Yep.
But yeah, so that is Need for Speed Carbon. And then really quick, I always drove the Corvette
Okay.
because I couldn't turn, but I was the fastest and had the best acceleration. So
Oh,
nice.
I would just bump them out of the way.
I was always tuners.
You were a
was
tuner?
running tuners, yeah. So
Wow.
like the Mazda,
Yeah.
Mitsubishi Lancer.
Even the third tier, when you got into the hardest part,
I
against
think
Darius.
so. I can't remember what the higher tier tuners were.
Yeah.
I'll have to think about it. But
Yeah. And last thing too is that they have canyon races, which is a cool
Yes.
thing about this game.
yes.
But they do like you take turns, you fight against the boss, and then you go for the boss is first, and you try and stay behind him as close as you can.
Yep.
And then you go and try and lose the boss.
Yeah.
Leave him in the dust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But with the Corvette, what I always did was Darius would start. I had better acceleration, so I'd pass him right off the bat, and then wouldn't let him pass, and you automatically win.
You win pretty
You
quick
win.
with that.
Yeah, you don't have to do the second stage because you pass him.
Yeah.
So a little hack.
Yeah. Way to cheese it.
You got to cheese it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because like I said, I can't turn. I just beat him with speed. But yeah, loved Need for Speed Carbon.
Yes,
Nice.
That's a good one.
Let's move to the next one. Okay, I kind of cheated here.
Whoa.
Yeah, what the heck? I see
Wait,
3
there's-
games on here.
Oh my
Eat
god.
my shorts. I had to include
See,
them.
at
10
least
is too short.
when I cheated and it was like, oh, Hollow Knight and Silk Song, like those are at
The
least
same
like
game.
No,
Yeah.
come on, guys. They're the same vein. They all came out about the same time. They're all RTS.
Well, what are
Okay.
they?
Okay, you're right.
Yeah.
Age of Empires 2. That is the game we'll talk about
Okay.
right now. But
But you also threw
But-
on here.
I also threw on here StarCraft
Okay.
and Warcraft 3.
Okay.
So, Age of Empires 2, obviously the GOAT.
Are those cars?
They are. I don't think I ever told you guys about the cars.
You modded.
Sorry.
some
No,
stuff?
this is so from the original game. You have cheat codes.
Oh.
So, and as kids, we always use the cheat codes.
So your like villagers are
No,
Cars?
No, so you type in where are my keys, I think it was, and a Cobra car would show up at your town center.
Oh.
And so you do a Control C and copy paste, and you do like Control V enter, and then there's 20 cars, and you send them out to their base, and they kind of do their animation where they go sideways and they shoot a machine gun. And
Wow. What the-
so they just annihilate everything.
Oh my gosh.
That's really funny.
But so I had to include that, and then I included pictures of some screenshots because what this is relevant to my life is it was probably the first PvP game I ever played, and
Yeah.
this wasn't necessarily online, but it was against my brothers, and then later in life, I played online. Now that it's
Is that you
big.
and your brothers down at the bottom?
The bottom. I wish you could see it, but that's our banner on
Yeah, because
Steam.
you
Yeah.
made a new picture
Yeah.
for it. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we've got all of our faces plastered onto the soldiers' faces.
Nice.
and
and
then
then-
in the bottom left,
Yes.
at first I was like, wait, what is that? And then that is my basement.
That is
Oh.
Nate's
We did our
basement.
Age of Empires.
Oh,
LAN
Our
nice.
LAN party, yeah.
Yeah.
Which honestly is always I grew up seeing my brothers do their LAN parties, and it looked so fun. And I
And
was
then
like,
we did it, and you were like, "This sucks."
These guys are lame.
Yeah.
these are lame. Yeah, you guys. Maybe if you guys practice a little bit harder.
Yeah.
Oh
Maybe you guys
man.
became good at this game.
I
Yeah.
did put, and I can say I put hours of practice into Age of Empires, and
Yeah.
I just never got it.
Well,
better.
you have to get up to Spencer's 1,000+ hours.
yes.
true.
And then you'll come close.
So
I should have
is-
added that to the
Is Age of
picture.
Empires your most played game of all time?
For sure. Yeah, this is on Steam alone. I have, like Colin said, it says about 1,050 hours. So a lot of time, and that doesn't even include growing up with it. It by far
Not on Steam.
not on Steam.
Yeah.
yeah. This was everything. This was the first
This
game.
is pre-Steam Engine.
Yes, this is CD.
Yeah.
This is the first game my whole family liked, including my dad. He was sucked into it too.
Yeah.
And it's just grown since then. It's still going strong today.
Which is
I-
crazy that Age of Empires 2 is the one that's like
Yeah.
the Age of
Definitive.
Empires.
Yeah.
Yeah. As far as I
If-
know, I'm sure people play the newer ones, but
Well,
Yeah.
and doesn't
No,
there's
I-
a couple of them that get updates? Like, doesn't four get updates
Four is still having tournaments and is still
Yeah.
being played. So 4 is big, and that's a good game. I haven't played it, but 3 just kind of sucked, and so no one really plays that one. But 2 and 4, yeah. And I still watch the tournaments of Age of Empires 2. Hera just won another one, the GOAT, and then but yeah, I love this game. Just really quick plugs for StarCraft and Warcraft. They had the greatest cinema like cutscenes of all time.
Okay.
I
For their
think,
time.
Well,
Or
I
still.
think yeah, for their time.
Okay.
But
it's close.
it's close, and they made my imagination run wild. Like the character you see on the screen, it's called a Hydralisk on the right. Like I said, in imagination games, I'd play the Space Pirates, but I also played the Hydralisk. They were just so cool.
Yeah.
And then great campaigns. And then so it was really close when I tried to pick between these 3 games. Obviously, I had
That's
to pick
crazy
Age of
that it was
Empires.
close, because I know that you're a StarCraft fan. I didn't know you were a Warcraft fan.
Yeah.
But like Age of Empires to me is like the game I think of when I think
Yeah,
of you.
that-
Yeah.
that's-
That's because
it's
it's
my
the one
game
that we
for sure.
played with him. But
Yeah.
Well, not only that, but like I hear you talk about
Yeah.
playing with your family and
Yeah.
how many hours you've put into it. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was our Thursday
True.
night game that we always played. And then last thing I'll say, just it's the lobby now on Age of Empires is full of sweats and full of toxic people. These are
this is why we
examples-
stopped playing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it got rough. Like this one at the bottom left was like, you know what you did? If you lie to me, cancer on your whole family. Like, it was-
Whoa.
yeah.
Jeez.
I was like, hey,
That's not cool.
this is a game. I'm signing off.
Yeah.
So, but then I think there were some bright spots. I think one of them over in the top right was like, that was a great use of cavalry, great game, and I was like, wow,
Whoa.
Thanks.
thank you.
People can be
Appreciate
nice.
it.
It's crazy. I know.
Occasionally.
Occasionally.
Yeah. Just on the topic of cinematics, I'll put out there like the greatest video game related cinematics of all time are the Star Wars Old Republic ones that
Like Knights of the Old Republic.
whichever one's the MMO one. Yeah. So not Knights of the Old Republic.
Yes.
The MMO one.
Dude.
They put out amazing
They
cinematics.
really did.
They're like they are so we should watch.
You should. No, absolutely.
Because there's several of them, but they've been putting these out for years. They look amazing.
Okay.
And
Heck
it's
of a
like
shout out. That's so true.
yeah, it's arguably like some of the best Star Wars content you will find.
In
Yeah.
just some
And they're-
random old video.
They're these
game.
In a
like
crappy yeah.
5 minute cinematics maybe, and yeah.
Well, it's newer. Like it
Oh.
looks good. Yeah.
Okay.
Like
Yeah,
if you when you see them, you'll think, oh wow, this
It's just called Star Wars: The Old Republic.
yeah
Yes.
Okay.
yeah
Yeah, like the game is older graphics. People still play it. Like it would maybe even be fun for us to like jump into it sometime because it's free to play.
Yeah.
But
But the cinematics are new.
the cinematics
good.
super
So
good.
good.
Yeah,
yeah.
All right,
Okay,
that's Age of Empires 2.
that's
Yep.
Age of Empires 2
That's
and
it.
StarCraft and Warcraft.
you cheater.
Next,
Halo Reach.
Halo
Reach.
Reach. Yes,
That
sir.
is not what I expected.
What
And
is
hang on,
Whoa.
is that on
general?
your- is-
Go ahead. Sorry.
is that on your overall slide?
Yes, yes.
Was it? I missed it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not expected.
Not expected.
What's the general opinion? So as someone who didn't grow up playing Halo,
Sure.
what's the general opinion on Reach?
I'll let Nate say this, but talk after this. But I think as a Halo fan, I believe that the general consensus is that Halo
It's dope as
3
heck.
I know. I'm going back and forth because in my mind I want to say everyone agrees Halo Reach is the best, but I don't think that's true. I think Halo 3 is probably the best, but my opinion is Halo Reach is the GOAT.
Sure, and I guess like we were talking, this is not necessarily your top 10 game.
No.
Yeah,
right.
When did Halo Reach come out?
It was when I was high school,
2011 or
2009,
Oh,
10.
okay.
though.
10, 11, 12 around
Okay.
there.
Yeah, maybe it's even 11, yeah.
So I from my understanding, Reach is very much high on people's Halo lists, but I think, like you kind of alluded to, I think people would put 3 and maybe 1.
Yes,
over
that's what I
Reach,
would
but
say,
Reach
too.
is up there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
To me, like it all depends on when you played, when what game came out when you played.
We're
Yeah,
playing.
for
Yeah,
sure.
Obvious. I mean, that's obvious, but like
So
I
this
think
was
though,
this is like a timeline
This-
thing for you, sort of.
yeah, what I put this game as is the game of high school.
Yeah.
for me.
Okay.
I played with my friend on the online mode. The campaign, everything about it was beautiful. I will say, however, Halo 1 was close behind it. I think
Okay.
because that was a game that was so cool. As a kid, I watched my brothers and my cousins play it, and so obviously started the whole thing. But so I put Halo Reach as the game of my of high school. I put it as, and I'll probably go back and forth through this list, but probably the most cinematic game I've ever played. Because and so on the screenshots here, the two on the bottom left were the highlights of the show of the game, but the moral of the story of games, entertainment, movies that I love is you need an enemy.
Big robots.
Yes,
Big robot.
but also an enemy that you're scared of. Like this shows this is not an enemy to be trifled with.
Yeah.
I'll have examples of Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
You have Rogue One.
Mm-hmm.
You have Dune. I could put on that list.
Yeah.
And I would put this game on there because
Me.
And you got a fear going.
Yeah. You're just afraid of me.
I'm afraid of you.
Yeah.
When you pull the mouse out of the computer.
Yeah, dude.
The fear.
The fear of God. But so I felt like, another one on that list is Avengers Infinity War.
Oh, yeah.
You're scared
Yeah.
of Thanos. He actually, he's not some wimpy bad guy.
He's as powerful as you think he is.
Exactly. So this game, for people who haven't played, you're on this planet and you think you've beat them, like in this bottom middle one. You're kind of kicking their butts. You just blew up one of their frigates, and then you make this heroic sacrifice, and then it shows this cutscene of a satellite showing the side of the planet, and just hundreds of these Covenant ships come in through hyperspace or whatever, and then you go back on Earth and everything's just burning. The Covenant have started to glass the planet, and you're just kind of trying to survive, and because this is the pre-game to Halo 1.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Which
It's pretty cool.
Which is another reason why I loved it so much, because you hear these voices. You hear like you're going toward this. You're just running, and you're like, okay, you're almost to your objective, and you start hearing Captain Keyes from the first one, and he says, "This is Captain Keyes of the Pillar of Autumn," and you're like, "What?
Pillar of Autumn.
The Pillar of Autumn?" And you
Yeah.
come across this canyon, and you see the Pillar of Autumn parked, and this fighting happening, and you have to deliver the package, who you later find out is Cortana, to the ship, and it's just like, oh my gosh, this is incredible.
This
is
kickstarts
this is
everything.
everything.
Yeah.
And so and it ends with the Pillar of Autumn flying out. So I love it. On the right, I have my armor. You can customize your armor in the game. I just copied Nopal 1, the Carter guy, because he just looks so cool.
Yeah.
The game looks pretty good here.
Yeah.
I guess maybe because was Halo Reach remastered at all with
Nope.
the? Oh, okay, gotcha.
Not part of the master.
It
collection.
looks good for like a
It was a
2011
good-looking game.
I will
Like,
say I replayed this in 2012 21.
Yeah.
And I was a big fan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was great. And the online modes, I was a fan of SWAT. That was my favorite.
Yeah.
And then
Because they
Grifball.
changed the battle rifle.
they did.
Yes.
Yes. So they only had the DMR,
Yep.
which is a single shot thing.
Yep.
Um,
But playing DMR headshots
Oof,
only
yeah.
online was always like
So
you get
fun.
people so good at that.
so good.
Yeah.
It could be really frustrating. You walk out of a corner and you're just dead.
Dead.
You know.
Yeah.
Grifball was a good time.
Oh,
Grifball.
man. Grifball.
I also sunk so many hours in Forge mode.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Memory's a little hazy, but I remember I built the Titanic.
Whoa. Jeez.
yeah.
Cool.
So full size, this giant thing with the
Yeah.
pillars and everything. So I was so proud of it. I showed everybody. You know,
You go
I wish I had-
into a room and like, Jack is like painting.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, this is my masterpiece.
Yeah. Grifball, Nate and I, our freshman year of college,
Oh, heck
played
yeah.
a
Whole
good amount of
bunch of
Grifball and got really angry playing it.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
See, that's why I don't want to play with you.
Yeah,
I'm
you
too
haven't
scared.
you haven't even heard a fraction of what I'm capable
You
of.
haven't seen
Inkling.
the
Yeah.
anger.
So yeah, that's Halo Reach.
Cool.
Cool.
So let's move on to the next one.
Oh,
Kirby Air Ride.
Yeah, Kirby Air
Yeah,
Ride.
You guys have heard me talk about it, and we've talked about it.
Yeah,
You've had-
we
you had it too.
played it together.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
And we've played the second one together.
Played the new one.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one is not as chaotic as the second one, which is hard to believe. The first one was pretty insane.
It was a lot, but
Yeah.
there just weren't as many like players
Right. Yeah.
in the area.
And things
but-
were a little bit more spaced out.
yeah.
And I should say Kirby Air Ride, specifically city mode. Every other the two other modes you don't mess around with.
Yeah,
they're not.
no,
they're
it's-
not.
it's-
They're not fun.
They're fine.
They're
like
fine.
I mean they play like mini games, which
Right.
is
Kind of what Kirby Air Ride or 'cause
Yeah.
The new,
Yeah.
Sorry, the new one is Air Rider.
Air Riders.
Rider.
Air Riders, and so
think.
the old one is Air Ride.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But City Trial is definitely where it's at.
That's where it's at. I don't want to brag. I think I was insanely good at this game.
Yeah.
No, I think I remember the time that we played the new one.
Yeah.
I think that you and Colin obviously were very good at City Trial.
Yeah. I believe it. Because at the end of the city trial, on the screen you see their little stats.
Yeah.
And you
Yes.
want to be as.
I remember
fast
y'all
as-
having crazy.
Oh, I had
massive
some
stats.
crazy stuff. Because the thing with City Trial is you go through, do all the City Trial stuff. Then at the end you have a mini game that you do.
Right.
And so I had some crazy stats, and then just like biffed it in the mini game.
Yeah.
So like
The
it's
wrong
like,
stats.
oh well, I lost. Yeah.
Yeah, well, no, because it is very much like the mini game might have something with the stat that you didn't
Yeah.
beef
Yeah.
up at all.
I don't know. Did you vote for them in the
You-
old
you
Air
didn't-
Riders?
It was completely
Yeah.
random. You could change a setting that you could pick your
Yeah.
event, but
Yeah.
it was always random.
Yeah.
Um,
Air Ride is a good time though.
It was a great
Yeah.
time, and I think I put this on the list as well because this may be one of the games I got the closest to 100%ing.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm talking about this board. You see
Yeah,
the bottom
yeah.
left that you can achieve everything.
So that's all like the
Yeah.
achievements in the game.
Yeah.
Right. So you could get King DDD, you could get Meta Knight to play his characters,
Mhm.
which was cool. But really, this was a game of my childhood. I played with my cousins a lot. This was our favorite game.
Yeah.
I seldom meet people today that have played it. Like
Yeah.
you played it.
This
But-
is why we're friends.
Yeah. And
The
plus-
only reason.
the
The only reason.
Have you tried to play with a new person in this game, specifically the old one? Because they try it once and they're like, I didn't like that.
Did we try it with Sarah?
Have we? Because
I like when we played together. I don't know if we tried with Sarah, but
I've
I'm
tried
not
with
sure.
a handful of people and it was always like, I don't know. It's,
Yeah.
I think it, because I don't have any experience with the old one. With the new one, it is very much a change that you have to make in your mind in the sense of it's one button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially city
It's one
mode
button.
or city trial is just kind of crazy.
You're
and
lost.
chaotic.
You don't know where anything is.
Yeah, you don't know what you're doing. There-
what items you're looking for.
Yeah, the game I don't feel like does a great job explaining.
it doesn't.
things. because like they do try to keep it very simple, even though I don't think it is very simple.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I can understand, unless people are very open to being like, okay, what is this game? What do I need to know? What do I need to do? What am I trying?
Yeah.
Then, yeah, I feel like they would be pretty.
100%. No, that's exactly what it is. And so, but as a kid, you just love the chaoticness and just the little mini games. And so this game was right down my alley.
Awesome.
I don't have much more to say about this one.
No,
Just
it's
a
great.
Dragoon.
game,
Although I
Dragoon.
like the one thing that I would mention is like
Or the
there's nothing
Dragoon.
more satisfying than collecting all of
Yes.
the legendary parts. Like I think this game does a good job of like some things to explore, some secrets to find, and it's like really rewarding when you do find them.
100%. Yeah. This one obviously superior. The
Yeah.
Dragoon. Sorry, this is the Hydra, right?
Something I don't
Yeah.
remember. Yeah.
But it was. Yeah. Anyway, both of them were cool, but that one's just so much cooler.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the next game, God of War 2018.
Stole this from me.
Stole it from Colin.
Threw a picture of me on it.
Yeah. You're darn right. I had to.
That's
Oh
funny.
shoot.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah.
But I had to include that picture of Nate, and I was trying to click on it to expand it, but
But then you just clicked
But
to
then
the
you
next
realized
slide.
you're in a slideshow.
Yeah.
But so backstory: Nate was Kratos for Halloween, and he asked me to make the Leviathan axe, which I was honored to do,
And it turned out awesome.
It turned out
It did
all right.
turn out awesome.
Yeah.
I'll have to show more pictures or something.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
Shout out to Annie for my Kratos.
yeah,
Yeah.
She killed it.
incredible.
Yeah. And he's
Shout-
super talented.
And shout out to Nate shaving his head.
Yeah.
I did
For
shave
the
my head and
costume.
grew a beard for it.
Commitment. Yeah.
Commitment. Yeah, but the reason why we love this game is just because Colin talked about it beautifully in his episode, so I don't have a ton more to add other than it's on this list because it is one of the more emotional games I've ever played, one of the more impactful games. Kratos and his son, specifically when he says that we must be better. We're not just men, we are gods. Incredible. I was close to putting the second one on here as well, but it's just this one has a special place in my heart.
Yeah.
One
Yeah.
thing, if I could point out, so you've made it a point in almost all of the games up to this point to talk about cinematics.
Yes.
And that seems like a big deal to
Yeah.
you. And
Yes.
There's like no more cinematic game than God of War.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. I agree. I think this one, to me, it was obviously cinematic, but I think it's less. And I don't know how I describe what I would define cinematic as.
Mhm.
Like I just think this one was less of a cinematic. Like I loved it for the cinematics more. That I loved the gameplay. The enemies were all fun. The combos,
Mhm.
the progression was perfect. I thought the armor was really cool.
Yeah.
But then it was just this awesome gameplay sprinkled in with these nuggets of just emotion of like you
Kratos'
love the
story.
characters,
Yeah.
Kratos' story with his son, and then you get to the ending and
I think
Yeah.
something that stands out is that like the story in this game doesn't stop. Like as you're walking, as you're going places, there's always a conversation with Mimir and Atreus that's
Yeah.
going on. I was blown away at how many lines and stories they had
Dude.
recorded that they just go. You have to play this game for a long time
get everything.
To,
Yeah.
to
I-
run out of those.
I'm glad you mentioned that because already games with the open world can be a little bit boring, but I would stop what I'm doing if I'm getting to a spot to listen to Mimir talk.
Yep.
Yeah,
because
same.
some of these lore about Norse mythology
Yep.
was so interesting to me.
Yeah.
and so
Yeah.
I love that, and it made and touching back on your point about open world games, this one to me was the perfect size. I hate the drag of just going to these places and doing these stupid little side quests to pick up one silly little item, like
All the stupid fetch
Fetch
quests.
Yeah.
So this one just felt like everything you did was cool
Meaningful.
and meaningful.
Yeah.
And I also have a picture of the Valkyries. That was a good little side thing you do.
Very cool
Jeez.
fights.
Very
Yeah.
very cool fights. Fun fights. Difficult. They
Very
they
difficult.
nailed the balance of difficult and fun.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I kept wanting like a lot of times on those like extra boss fights that you don't need to do, there's a reason I haven't beaten Melania. Like I'll give up on them, but like I just wanted to go back at these Valkyrie fights over and over and over again.
Yeah. And I think I mentioned before, this is one of the only games I've ever played and played it again on the game New Game Plus.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's awesome.
incredible game.
Very, very incredible game.
Yeah. And on to the next one, Star Wars Republic Commando. And top, middle, center, our favorite guy, Tamura Morrison.
Yeah.
Did
Did he actually voice them?
He did. He voiced your character, Delta 40.
Yeah.
Delta 40. Delta 38, sorry.
Okay, I got this game on the Switch when it came out.
Yeah.
Dude, this game is so hard.
Really?
Yeah, I mean maybe I suck at it. I probably suck at it, but like I had a really really hard time with this game. I gave up on it.
No, you're right actually. Even today I kind of replay it and there were a couple really hard parts.
Yeah.
That like I had to struggle through. I forgot about that. The Geonosian there's a Geonosian warrior that has like a beam rifle that kind of one shots you.
Cooks
Yeah.
He cooks you. But this Republic Commando is how I wish all Star Wars entertainment was. It is
all of it.
All of it. It is dark, gritty, and intense. Like it is.
None of that lighthearted crap.
Exactly.
Get outta
Exactly. All this like kids that were they're
I hate
they're
kids.
gearing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're gearing it toward the kids, and I'm tired of it.
Stop it.
Stop it.
Yeah.
F them kids.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're a squad, and you go and I even watched the behind the scenes of this game, the making of the game, and they used real tactical guys to kind of they would mimic. They have on the bottom middle, you kind of give them commands, and you say, Delta's commence door breaching maneuver, and so they put a charge on the door, he runs to the side, and it blows up. The door opens, and the guy on the corner throw a grenade inside, and there's usually guys sitting there.
Yeah.
And they blow up, and then they kind of do this cool little smooth going into shooting, and it's just cool.
Yeah.
And so
Made you feel like you're actually a part of it.
Yeah. You could tell them to kind of form up. You could tell them, you always have to tell them to get back to, and you got to tell them to do everything.
Oh my gosh, telling them to get back to I think like was really annoying.
Yeah,
because it's like, oh my gosh, just heal yourself.
Yeah. Like seldom.
Don't
heal
die.
themselves.
Like
Yeah.
How hard can that be?
Yeah. Yeah. So they go into. Growing up, we called them Trandoshans. I think they're called I called them Trandoshans. They're called Trandoshans.
Yeah.
But they goes into them, and they're
The ones with teeth.
The ones with teeth.
Yeah.
They're
pincers. That's what that is, right? The Harry Potter like pincers.
Yeah. The Trandoshans are the guys on the left there.
Yeah.
But, that you fight against them, and you're fighting alongside the Wookiees, and the Wookiees are super cool.
Clone Wars made me hate the Trandoshans.
Oh yeah. That episode's rough.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
Never seen the Clone Wars.
It's good.
Dang.
Maybe I'll need to.
It has really good parts. And I think like towards like season 4, 5, it like really picks up. Which is me saying it may not be worth it for you to watch the first few seasons if you don't want, but
Could just
like
jump to
you could because
season
it's episodic and
should.
like you miss like a little bit of context on some things, but really not much. So
yeah, absolutely. Another thing, they ended this game on such a cliffhanger. They should have they need to make another one.
yeah,
But it was pretty much like they're in the gunship and they're like, oh, they need us in Coruscant. Lock and load, and they shut the door, and then the credits roll. And
Yeah.
That's cool. That's not a cliffhanger. Well, I guess I don't know the story of the game, but that to me seems like, look how bad we are. We're about to go do another thing.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, but it was like, because it was perfectly. It was they're in Kashyyyk, and they show the Republic cruisers. So I'm wrong. It wasn't Coruscant. It was that they are all arriving in Kashyyyk for the start of the third
right.
movie.
Yeah.
So it was just
cool.
And last thing I'll say about this is all of these games on this list, except for maybe Halo Reach, are games that I watched my brothers play. So so I watched my brothers play all these games kind of on this list, and then that has
So did
I
you play
watched
this
you play.
yourself?
Yeah, I did play it. I played all these myself too.
Oh, okay.
But definitely, no,
But it all
because
started from
I
Yeah.
think that I was also influenced in that way, where a lot of the games, whenever we do my episode, were very much like I watched other people play them.
Yeah.
I thought they were really cool, and then eventually
Yeah.
I got around to like, oh, I finally can
Yeah.
play this game.
Yeah.
And that was a lot of fun.
Absolutely, yeah. Because my brothers didn't used to let me play. They hated
Yeah.
when I
Classic.
watched. So
Yeah.
I
I
was
hated when
like-
you watched.
Oh,
They did.
man.
I would sit on the stairs and peek around the corner and watch, and they'd every once in a while look
Spencer,
back.
get outta
Yes,
here.
go back
Spencer.
upstairs.
Yeah.
So then it was my turn finally to play, and I just loved it.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So that is Republic Commando.
Great.
Nice.
Oops, let me get the mouse here. Okay, next SSX 3.
Nice.
This is a snowboarding game, and I was a snowboarder growing up.
Mm-hmm.
This game was a game that my cousins played, introduced us to.
Cousin game.
Yeah. So I don't know if you guys had this in, like, if you had a family, you had friends, or maybe
I did have
you
a
were-
family. Yeah.
Friends.
Friends is much more
That's a- that's a
I
questionable.
still do have a family.
Yeah.
The friends is
Yeah.
on the fence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but you guys didn't have like someone that just had all the coolest stuff that you're like, oh, you went over to their house to play the cool games. You went over there to do stuff you never could do at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was me and Brad with Halo. Like my
Yes.
mom wouldn't let me play Halo,
Yeah.
so we played Halo at,
So-
at his house.
Exactly. So that was our Thomas cousins. We couldn't play Halo either, but we played that there. This was a game that my parents approved of, obviously,
Okay.
and we played that there. And they would burn us the CDs. And Yellow Card was on this game.
Oh.
That is
Burning
where
the CDs
they would. You never did that when you
for
were
video games.
no
You-
for music.
Yeah,
Oh.
for music. All
Yeah,
the
for
time.
music.
I
Okay.
thought you
I
were
was
Yeah.
like
like,
for video games. Like, wow,
dang,
like
they
that-
let you do
We were
that?
pirates.
Yeah.
No, just music. So
Yeah.
Yellow Card was huge.
The yellow card was.
Yeah. My character in this game was Moby, the bottom right guy. He had some sick dreadlocks.
Moby.
This game was all about just silliness. You just do these tricks that were just so outrageous.
Yeah.
There's a guy doing a handstand there. And you do a
Nice.
trick where you flip the board around your neck, and
Yeah.
you have these uber tricks, and you
Yeah.
got boosts, and you can knock the other players down, and it was just a
So is
a
it
good
like
time.
racing, like snowboard racing?
It
Racing
was-
and tricks.
and tricks.
Okay.
Yeah,
Did you never play any of the SSX games?
Mm-mm. No.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
You which one did you play?
I don't remember which one. I remember though that we played on the original Xbox.
Mhm.
We played.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it may have been this one if it was the
Maybe
original
so.
Xbox, but yeah, I love this game, and I don't have much to say about it other than I loved snowboarding. This just was right down my alley.
Formative. And
Formative.
Yeah.
Influential
Yeah.
on you.
It affected my music taste.
Yeah.
And
Hey, Keen on there.
Yeah.
Keen on
Yeah,
that.
where was
This is
Keen?
before Keen's time.
It
Yeah.
was.
This was before Keen became one of the
Became-
greatest bands of all
One
time.
of the greatest
One of the
UK bands of all time.
Yeah.
No exaggeration there. They're huge.
Yeah. Spencer putting them in the same sentence as like the Beatles and
Coldplay.
and Coldplay. It's
Yeah.
like,
You'll never convince
That's
me I'm
one
wrong.
yeah.
Oh man. But yeah, so good times.
Okay.
Next, Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. For obvious
Is that
reasons.
a game guide at the bottom there?
Is
Yes.
that your game guide?
That was not our game
Okay.
guide, but it was the one we owned.
Yeah.
And that, I think, above anything else, is the reason why it's on this list.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because
This game was so close to making my list.
Because you mentioned your guide too on your
Yeah, I don't know if I had a guide for Wind Waker.
on your other game that you
Yeah,
played.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's a reason that I actually never beat Wind Waker until I was in college. And when I was in college was when I went back to it. I was like, I'm gonna actually beat this game.
Yeah.
I got really stuck at a
Yes.
couple of points.
Which is I had the same problem growing
Yeah.
up. So I have the image on the top right of the Hyrule Castle,
Yeah.
which is my biggest memory of this game because I think my brother left a save right after he draws the Master Sword.
Yeah.
So the temple kind of unfreezes, and there's just a ton of bad guys in this.
yeah.
So my favorite thing was just to go and kill the bad guys. I was never very good, so
Yeah.
I would lose, but it would just keep repeating that save.
Classic Spencer.
So I would just go back. Yeah. So that was my favorite part of the game. And then my other favorite was reading the strategy guide, which just had lore about all the characters, specifically the middle guy, the Dark Nut.
yeah.
It talked
Dark
about.
Nut?
I think it was
Yeah.
called the Dark.
I think
he was
so.
a Dark Nut.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I guess all the games had him.
You had to like roll around them to hit them in the back, and
Yep.
then you can like
You do
start
like
knocking off their armor.
Sure.
And,
Yep.
yeah.
Did either of you play Phantom Hourglass?
Yes.
So are they're in Phantom Hourglass
Yes.
too?
Yes.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
I also really liked
That was a
Phantom
great game.
Hourglass, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I also loved in this game how you could pick up their sword after
Oh.
and swing it. So all the bad guys drop a certain weapon. you know,
Yeah.
and
So
Oh yeah,
you
yeah,
can
yeah.
swing around.
Mm-hmm.
Really quick. So I haven't played Wind Waker.
Yeah.
It is on the Nintendo Switch Online
Mhm.
GameCube, and so I have played through most of that first.
Like on the island.
yes.
You
Oh,
haven't
yeah.
gotten off the first island.
No, I haven't.
Okay. Yeah.
Nice.
But I have like obviously this is one of the better games in Zelda. I guess I don't know if I would say that. But
I
I think
I
a
would
lot of
say.
people really like it.
Yeah, I would say so.
I actually thought that a lot of people didn't like it
because of the style. the cartoon
because
style.
because there's like a lot of empty ocean or whatever. But I don't know. At least I think I've heard that. I really like it.
I think
know
I
s-
have heard
I
too.
know there's also a lot of people who do like it. So.
I think the islands aren't as spaced as I thought they were when I played it again as an adult.
Yeah.
They were pretty close together.
Yeah.
So, I have a picture of the intro. I thought the intro was really cool for some reason.
Mhm.
The cool little violin that plays when
Yeah.
it's introducing. It's really cool.
Yeah.
The music in this game
Is really good.
Over there,
Yeah.
is so good. One of the games I listen to a lot.
Yeah.
This
This
just studying and stuff.
I always forget. This was like the follow up to Ocarina of Time, wasn't
Majora's
it?
Mask.
Well, I guess to Majora's Mask.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
which is kind of crazy.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, for me, right under this one was Twilight Princess. I had a hard time
For your
choosing between
top,
those two.
or
Twilight Princess is good.
Just
Yeah.
the influential.
Just
stuff.
the
Yeah.
influential games.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the strategy guide is what tipped the scales on this one.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
And the
Man,
map.
I love strategy guides.
Yeah.
Maybe I have two games from your list that I need to go back and play. Maybe I need to play Metroid Prime and I need
Yes.
to play
Yeah.
Wind Waker.
I think this one more importantly than Wind Waker or than
Than
Metroid
Metroid
Prime. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really quick, they had the big physical map too. That was like a big
Mm,
it felt like it was a 4 foot by 4 foot map, but
Holy
wow.
it felt
That's
huge.
huge.
Yeah. As
Yeah.
a kid, it was just.
it's probably like
incredible.
1 foot by 1
It probably
foot.
was a little.
4 feet by 4 feet is pretty big.
Yeah.
It was huge. But yeah, so not much more to say about Wind Waker.
No,
yeah, you should
It's a
definitely
good game. You should all play it.
Yes,
Yes.
100%.
Sorry, I'm so really tired.
Finally, Helldivers
The
2.
GOAT.
The
Oh
GOAT.
man.
So obviously, the what I have on the screen here is just a bunch of chaos, probably, but like
Yeah.
which is the name of the game of
Yeah, yeah.
Helldivers 2 is
Yeah.
just it is that I put on this list because I think it is the funnest multiplayer game I've ever played.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a
Yeah.
stretch, but the
The
sheer amount of
chaos
chaos
makes it. Yeah.
and the little glitches, like the bottom left, like the character's head is off
Oh,
and he's
yeah.
still alive.
Oh.
He's just walking around. It was
Yeah.
just a glitch.
Okay.
And little things that we'd fight over the hell pod on the left on the
Uh-huh.
On the right.
on
the right.
The far right.
Yeah.
no, it was
No,
it
the
was
left of the right.
left of the right.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. And then and then
Very
the,
clear. Thank you.
Yeah. And then the stratagem, the orbital
Yeah.
barrage, because it would be like, all right, you guys, I'm going to throw in a barrage, and then it's like, oh
Yeah.
shoot!
Yeah, yeah.
It's
Because
like,
those
everybody run.
cover a
Everybody
lot.
run.
Yeah,
Because-
those
because
cover
you
so
drop-
much more
you
space than
accidentally
you think.
drop the stratagem right at
Oh
your
yeah,
feet,
yeah.
and you're like, dude, I
Like,
just dropped a
everyone
500
out.
right at your feet.
Yeah, I think that's one of the funny things. I get that people like when they're playing online, they're like trying to collect stuff or whatever, but I've seen people get like really most people are super chill in this game, but I've also seen some people get really pissy. That's like, dude, why are you like messing this up? It's like, dude, this
is the
game
game.
is just chaos.
You can't
Yeah,
take
you
this
just go
game
have
too
fun.
seriously.
Yeah.
We gotta throw Nate under the bus here again. But bottom
Yeah.
right, this is a screenshot of us when I first started. Me
Yeah.
and Colin actually. This is when we were like level
Oh.
4, and Nate's like
my
level
gosh.
20. He
Yeah.
probably is still at level 20 if we
I think he might be like level 30 something now.
I think I'm in the 30s.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But
That's hard to believe.
And you and I are in like 70,
70.
80
yeah.
something.
What's funny, the backstory behind this is I got onto this game and I told
Yeah.
Colin and Spencer about it, saying that we should play it. They didn't catch or want to play it right away. After I don't know how long. After a while, they decided that we would play. So I got a head start.
Yeah.
By whatever that picture shows, 20 levels or so.
Yeah.
And then I would play with them, but then I would play other games on the side, and then they would.
And I played during my lunch breaks.
Yes. And
Nice.
Yeah,
so
like
Heck yeah.
Colin and Spencer were slowly
Yeah.
climbing these ranks, and then eventually I stopped playing it outside of when we were playing together.
Yeah.
And so my level slowly stopped increasing and their levels exploded. So this is honestly one of my most played games.
Yeah.
But I think I just, like the last time we
So-
played, I think I crossed 100 hours.
yeah.
So yeah, and another thing about that is that I think we beat a level 9,
We did,
and
do
so
a
we were
level
just
9.
like, well, we did it. Like,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
reached
That
the
that was
threshold.
barely. That one was
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
That
fun.
was a
though.
bug
dive
level.
level.
Yeah.
that was
Oh,
crazy.
man.
Um,
That's one of the fun things about this game is like you get to the higher levels and it's just like there's like 5 Bile Titans out
Yeah.
and like all these like like factory striders
and we're just like, this is impossible.
yeah and then if you do it you're like
It's
yes.
very
We
satisfying.
extract with
Yeah.
0 reinforcements left.
Yeah.
And I
barely
think
make
the
it
level
out.
9 that we did, only you extracted.
I
If
think
Oh, I
so.
think it was.
I think
yeah, that
so.
was crazy.
And we played with
Yeah.
Moo.
yeah.
I think it was us
Yep.
4.
Yeah.
And our classic game is we die 10 times right off the bat. We run out of reinforcements in the first 5
And then we
minutes.
get our stuff
and then we're
together.
just running
yeah
around,
we
finally
have
getting our
like
crap
2
together.
reinforcements left
Yeah.
and then we have no reinforcements left and we slowly like get one back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really quickly want to talk about what you brought up, Nate, that you brought us into this game. And you, like so many games,
And that's a complete
after,
lie.
Yeah, like you've brought us into so many games, and I have tried to do kind of the same with my family.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do it, but somehow
It's
we
not
play,
easy.
No,
Yeah.
but like
It
playing
only
games-
works like half the time.
Yeah, and I'm like, I got to do it like Nate because somehow he brought us in this game, and I love it, And so I tried it with this one worked. My brother,
Yeah, yeah.
my family loves this game, but I tried it with Night
We have
Rain.
played with Bryce
Yeah.
too.
Uh-huh. And I was like, and I love Night Rain. I immediately got into it, loved it. And then I try and show Bryce and Mike, and they're like, "Oh, that's fine." I'm like, "What happened? How did Nate do it?" Because, or both of you. Well, because it was both of us. We got us both into it.
Yeah.
And like, it was magical.
Because that was
Yeah.
another one where we were interested, but I pulled the trigger and I played a little bit on launch day and in the coming
Yeah.
days, and then it wasn't for, I don't know if it was a week or so, but a week or two, whatever.
Yeah.
And then eventually we played it over a
Yeah.
weekend, fell in love with it. And,
Yeah. And I'm like,
Which is also, Night Rain is probably another one of my top played games.
Yeah.
that was I'll show on the next slide, but that was so close to making this list.
Yeah.
But so I want so desperately to, like, for people I show to love these games as much as
Yeah.
I do, but it's like yeah.
You know
So-
how I feel about Outer Wilds.
Yeah.
yeah.
There you go.
Dang it, Colin. It's so true. I will play it.
Yeah.
But yeah, and another shout out was the Game Awards when he came out and
Yeah.
did the announcement.
That's
That
cool.
was crazy, and it
Yeah.
was like
Because
it
they
was-
dropped the
Illuminate.
Luminate. Yeah.
Yes.
And the Earth
And the update.
missions, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't that when that happened?
Something
Yeah.
like that. Well,
Yeah.
city missions, I think,
City
is what it
missions,
was.
thank you.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
not
yeah.
Earth.
Oh yeah, and that was huge news. And he came out with his armor, and he's like, only you.
Yeah.
And I loved it.
Yeah, I went and played it immediately that night.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
Yeah,
crazy.
All of us.
Yeah,
did, I
playing the
think.
Illuminate the first time because they've got those force fields and you're like, how am I supposed to get through this?
Yeah, this is too
yeah,
hard.
yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, and Nate got us shirts for Christmas, I think, of the Helldiver shirt.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I immediately, I think it's in tatters now because I've worn the frick
Wear it
out
all
of
the
it.
time.
Yeah.
So yeah, as a group, I feel like this game had to.
Yeah.
It was one of our favorite
It's
games.
very
and-
much an us game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was very
absolutely.
close to making my 10 also.
Yeah,
but yeah.
right. But so those are my 10. But I do want to show you the honorable mentions.
Oh my gosh.
That's a lot of
That's a
honorable
lot of
mentions.
honorable
Yeah.
mentions.
I'll go just really quick. Obviously, Super Smash Bros. Melee. I think I
Yeah.
played this. This is second to Age of Empires, probably of hours
Yeah.
played. I
Okay.
played that so much as a kid.
Mhm.
Night Rain's here. Rogue Leader. I love that. Sonic Adventure 2. I
Yeah.
don't know if you guys have played these games, but
Yeah, I've played a
I
lot
played
of
some
these,
of them.
actually.
The Lord of the Rings game. Dude,
Oh,
dude, what I would give for another game like that.
yeah, it was ahead of its time. I feel
It
like
really
with
was.
the progression. You had to level up the characters, and you
Yeah.
get new moves that you can buy. And
Yeah.
oh, it was so
Oh
good.
my gosh, like such a good game.
Yeah. Quick memory on that. I had a friend that we played on the computer. He only had the demo, and it was the part of Minas Tirith.
Yeah.
We played that on repeat, just the like one level that it had,
Yeah.
just over and over with Gandalf.
Huh.
It was so cool.
Yeah.
Paper Mario,
Thousand Year Door.
no, great game. Mass Effect 3 actually was close. I
Yeah.
love that game. RimWorld, I played a lot of hours on that.
I still need to waste your time
Yeah.
sometime soon and
Talk
have
about
you
it.
walk me through RimWorld.
Yeah, it's tough. It seems like over the years I have lost some of the creative juices, you
Yeah.
could say.
Yeah. It
Like
shows.
I tried, yeah, no
So
longer a
boring
creative
now.
bone in my body. But I don't think I could go back to it. I just so
Okay.
Age of Mythology, Star Wars Battlefront 2, Street,
Yeah,
Blitz,
NFL Street.
NFL Hits. Out of these two, Hits was so fun.
Yeah.
I would love to play this game with you guys. And then Soul Calibur. So,
Nice.
Cool.
but it was a close race for sure.
That's awesome.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not going to spoil any of my games, but you hit
Yeah.
on, I think, a couple of them on this slide.
Oh,
On
okay.
your honorable mentions, so we'll talk
Yeah.
about those
Wow.
more.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to hear what they are because that means we share them.
Yeah,
Whoa.
Whoa.
That's so sweet.
we share something now.
Yeah.
We're like brothers.
We're
Are you
brothers.
are you gonna be
Those
are you gonna try to be as intentional as Spencer was about not copying other people's games?
That's a interesting thing to think about.
Because I don't think you need to.
No,
Like,
and see that's the thing. Like I went through and I was like, let me just think through every. Well, I don't want to spoil anything.
Yeah.
I
You don't,
put
have,
a-
you don't have to say anything.
Yeah.
I put a lot of games, and then I did have thoughts of, oh well, I know that's on Colin's list, and so maybe if it was super influential, I kept it, and if it wasn't, it was like, I could put another game here. So,
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. I'm excited.
yep.
Yeah.
Don't know when we'll do that, but we'll do it.
We'll do
soon.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
But I love this challenge, by the way. It was so
Yeah,
fun to go
dude, it's-
down nostalgia lane.
It's
Yeah.
fun. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it is funny how, for me too, like how nostalgia based a
Yeah.
lot of it is.
100%.
Like I think there are a couple new games on my list,
Yeah.
but for the most part, it's games that I played growing up or saw other people play growing up. So,
Me too.
Yeah.
well, Spencer, thank you. Great
GG's.
job.
Thank you guys.
I think you did awesome. I love your slideshow and your comments on all the games.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Do you have any last words for the 10 games to get to know you?
I mean, if you haven't played those games,
Do
give them
it.
a shot.
Yeah.
Recommend.
Hopefully they're not bad, just because they're so nostalgic.
Yeah.
game old.
Yeah.
It will cause me serious depression, as I mentioned. I
Yeah.
want everyone to play these games and love them. as
Yeah.
much
And
as
if
I
you
did.
don't, just don't tell him.
Yeah, just don't tell me.
Yeah.
Exactly. Lie.
Lie.
They were great.
Yeah.
SSX Tricky still holds
So
up.
good.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, hey, thanks for hanging out with us, learning about Spencer's 10 games to get to know him.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate you watching. And if you have any comments on Spencer's games, like that they suck or that just Spencer sucks in general,
Don't even do it.
Yeah.
Don't try it.
leave some comments, give us a like and a subscribe if you can, and we will talk to you later. Love you. Bye.
I'm gonna take a nap now.